restarted this vlog so many times, but I don't know about you guys, but I'm just in one of those moods this week where I'm just not that chipper about things. It's nearly 7:30 and in the evening, and I'm yet to have ridden Corporal. It's been so blustery today, you can probably hear it in the background, but yeah, so blustery, and I hate the wind, it drives me crazy. Hello Grumpy Chops. Oh, you are sulky today, aren't you? Oh dear, not happy. Yeah, and I wasn't going to ride, and then I really should ride. It's area festivals week. Oh wow, Corporal has really slept in his poo. That's nice. Yeah, it's area festivals this week. This is a bit of a higgledy-piggledy vlog, as they always are. But I think I might ride down the bottom of the field and see if I can get through the woods. This could be a big mistake, couldn't it, mister? Because if you work out that you can actually get out of the field, we could be in trouble. But yeah, I might go and do that. You know when you just need a change of scenery on a hack? I just need to go in a different direction. But I'm going to do it. It has definitely calmed down from earlier. Earlier the trees were going crazy. Yeah. You just can't help yourself, can you? No. Just have to knock everything over. Anyway. Let's go on ride, because tomorrow's a really busy day and it might not happen tomorrow. So we need to do it, don't we, Coop? You look as enthusiastic as I feel. So this video clip, I had to turn off the sound because it was so windy in the background. But you might be able to see in front of you what looks like just a load of fencing stakes, but actually a couple of weekends back with my dad, we created a long arena. He, bless him, cut all the kind of where the markers should be with the lawnmower. It's actually, the grass has grown a lot in the last week, so it's not so visible now, but it actually looked jolly smart. And I've had a practice on it once, and I'm going to practice probably on it tomorrow again. It's better than nothing. I knew that I wasn't going to have a chance to practice my test, like actually go out and practice my test before this Friday, and so it's better than nothing. And yeah, it's a bit bumpy down there, but Coop thought it was quite exciting being out on the grass. So yeah, so that's what that's all set up for. And now having to just work out if I can actually get out to the bottom of my field, but Coop's having a lovely time, and the evening sun is making it rather lovely, so I'm quite pleased I decided to actually ride. Very excited. Doesn't take much to make Coop excited. Look how beautiful the woods look. He's off again. Fun fact that when I first got Corporal and brought him back from Denmark, please watch for the roots. He got out, he jumped over 2 sets of fencing, very high fencing, and got down into these woods and ran himself into a tree, and he was like wedged into it. It's like half fallen, and he was like wedged into it. I can't remember which tree. I just remember like panicking and running after him and finding him stuck in it. He's very excited. He thinks this is a great little adventure. I hope it's not too wet. I didn't really think this through. Probably the last thing I should be doing is going through really squidgy, mucky woodland, but he thinks it's brilliant. You know, anything that cheers him up. Other worrying thing is the cat followed me down, which is not ideal. Careful. Oh my god, why did I do this just before an area festival? Someone tell me. Right, there's rubber matting here. I'm going to have to... So my microphone rubbed against my coat the whole way through this clip, and it makes a horrible sound, so I'm going to have to put the voiceover over it. This week has been tricky, I must say. I felt quite deflated, and I'm not feeling overly enthusiastic about areas this Friday. Corp has still not been on dressage form whatsoever. He's done this before. Sometimes he just goes off the boil. I don't even school him that much, as some of you might know. I mean, lucky if he gets schooled once a week. But sometimes he just loses it, and it's quite hard to get him back on form. But I'm still going to go, and I'm going to try and be positive about it, even though I'm fairly confident his half passes are going to be pretty rubbish, but it is what it is. This may well be his last show, so I need to just try and enjoy it as much as I can. I think that's also making me feel a little bit on edge, because obviously I don't want to stop competing him, and I sort of don't know whether this is his last show or whether I'll do any more, and it's all a bit up in the air. He's been having... Well, he's had for quite some time some dental issues. I can't remember what it's called, but it's where the roots kind of get slightly reabsorbed, I think, and his teeth kind of literally start to fracture and become incredibly loose, and it's a real pain in the neck. And he's already had 3 front teeth removed, and he's got another front tooth that needs to come out, and this is going to be an ongoing problem. But this next tooth that needs to come out will mean that most likely that his tongue will hang slightly out of his mouth. I know, it's an awful thought. So that really will end him doing any dressage, because I mean, he's not going to get a good score if he's going around with his tongue hanging outside of his mouth. So there's just a lot playing on my mind. And yeah, I just feel all a bit like, oh, it's just too much to deal with at the moment. But he's very chipper. He just doesn't want to do dressage, and well, that's fair enough. Because he's old, I let him get away with it. I wouldn't let Artie do this. Corporal loves a bit of cow parsley.
Good morning, guys. It's about 2 days later from, I think, the video of me going through the woods on Coop. Just going to go and take him for a school. I'm going to go in the arena first, and then I'm going to go down to the bottom to my grass arena and just practice the medium 73 down there. This will be his last proper school now, because it is, what day are we on? It's a Wednesday today, and he's going to areas on Friday. So I might stretch him tomorrow. He'll definitely hack tomorrow, but I might stretch him. I haven't quite decided yet. But yeah, that's the plan for today, to run through just keeping everything calm and chilled, not asking for too much collection or anything like that, just nice and easy. Hoping for that, stuck my selfie stick to a stake, so I'm hoping I might be able to video it so at least I can watch it back. But I've tried a few new things out this week, just to, I don't know, see if I can get any improvement. So I've tried putting my dressage saddle back on, and even though he was a lot more up together, he definitely wasn't happy about it. He was quite sort of grouchy and got quite tight over his back, so that was a no-go. Excuse me. I'm considering not wearing my spurs for the test, which I don't think I've not worn spurs for I don't know how many years. But I think if he's going to be a little bit on edge, then he's likely to overreact to the spur. And I don't school at home ever with spurs on. So the only issue with him is quite often when he gets to a competition, he sucks back a little bit and draws back a bit. So quite often I need the spur on. But it may well help not having them on, and then I can sort of give him a bit more of a kick if I have to. Yeah, so that didn't work. The foam fell off. Because the selfie stick's broken and I had to sellotape it, the sellotape just made it really slippery, so it didn't even catch a minute of the test. It fell off before I even went up the centre line, so it's so annoying. I really wanted to watch it back. Anyway, I put it back in and it didn't stay put for very long either, so I think I might have caught about 20 seconds worth of footage, and that's about it. So he was okay. He gets a little bit more stressy. It was wetter as well, actually. I mean, I know we've had some rain, but it was actually quite wet down there. He gets a little bit stressy being down the bottom of the field. I don't know why, but he just obviously thinks it's somewhere he should be grazing, not schooling. But the fact is I got to run through the test again, and that was the main thing. His new thing for today was, I mean, he managed the pirouettes and then the canter bit and all that. He then decided to say he should add in flying changes, which is quite unusual of him because he's not particularly good at them. But yeah, he thought after the canter half pass up the centre line, be a great place to shove in a flying change. So did that twice. Not helpful.
I thought I'd finish him up in the arena again and just do a little bit more work on the half passes. So I've been mixing it up by schooling him a lot more than I'd normally do. I normally only school him about once a week, and I've probably schooled him at least 3 or 4 times in the last 10 days, which is a lot for me. You can see here he has a little bit of a strop going through the half pass. He does find it incredibly difficult, and you can see he lacks flexibility and suppleness, and he struggles to keep moving through it as well. So I've been really trying to make sure that I keep thinking forward with him through them to try and help him. I'm not going to receive a great score. He never does. He really, really struggles with them. But hey, all we can do is our best. Main aim really is just to enjoy it. I know that he's not going to receive a great mark, so I just want to go there, have some fun, not get too concerned really, and just try and enjoy it, because the calmer I am, the calmer he will obviously be. I've been trying to, in the medium trot, because obviously he broke twice last time at the regionals, trying to keep him a little shorter so he looks a little tight in the neck, but if it means he doesn't break behind, I think I'll take that. Anyway, it's all good fun. Fingers crossed it goes all right for us.